everybody, it's Nell here. How you guys doing today? So in today's video, we're going to be figuring out what door is opening up for you. Obviously, we're going to pick a pile and see what that is. Generic, I'm not sure what's going to come out whatsoever. I'm just seeing what doors open up for you guys. I'm assuming if something was kind of closed or stagnant. So I think of a door opening, I think of somewhere that you didn't really know that you could go before. If that makes any sense? So I'm assuming this is going to be about something maybe that you've been trying to do or something that hadn't been available to you before. But like I said, I have no idea. I'm keeping it pretty open. I'm just going to see what comes through with the messages. So if you guys want, you can pick a pile. The timestamps are down below. We have 3 different piles here today. On pile 1, we do have this Spirit Aura Quartz. On pile 2, we have this Raw Smoky Quartz. On pile 3, we have this Raw Celestite. So yeah, once again, pile 1 is the Raw Spirit Aura Quartz. Pile 2 is the Raw Smoky Quartz Cluster. And pile 3 is the Raw Celestite. Your timestamps will be down below, and we'll get into what door is opening up for you guys. I'll see you at your reading. One, if you guys chose this Raw Spirit Quartz, then this is your reading. So as you can see, I've already pre-pulled some cards here. You guys got 2 of the Oracle cards, so we'll see what these say. I liked these because they had the door on them. But yeah, we'll see what these say. And then I've also pre-pulled some tarot cards. We're going to see what door is opening up for you guys. And then on camera, I will pull some clarifiers as always. And I will also be pulling some Oracle cards. So let's get into, I think I'm going to do these cards first and just see what they say. So we have... Well, I love that. Abundance, peace, and contentment. Wow. So whatever door is opening up for you guys, it's definitely going to give you some sort of abundance, some sort of peace, and you're going to be really, really happy with what you find through that door. We also have the Hedge Witch, herb wisdom, secrets, hidden lore. So I wonder if you guys are learning, wow, this is not in focus, sorry. I wonder if you guys are learning something, or if you're being shown something that not a lot of people know, or maybe you're taking the door that's opening you up to you guys is going to be something that not a lot of people know how to do, or not a lot of people go that route. This is interesting. It also gives me a little bit of a High Priestess vibes for some reason. So yeah, we're off to a good start here. Let's see what your tarot cards say. Wow, I'm like stuttering so bad. I'm sorry. I filmed another video before this, and it's Mercury retrograde right now, so I apologize in advance. And I like the video that I filmed, obviously. I think the messages are still there, but because it's Mercury retrograde, I was like... It took me a little bit to get to the point in that video, so I'm going to try not to do it in this video. But yeah, anyways, let's see what the tarot cards say for you guys about what door is opening up. So we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, the Hangman, interesting, the Tower in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. And I feel like the door that's opening up for you guys is something that's going to help you avert some type of disaster or some type of tower moment that obviously you don't want to happen. For those of you guys who don't know, the tower usually when it's upright is something that is a little bit disastrous or a little bit chaotic. It's unwelcome change, it's unwanted change, and usually when it happens, it like levels the foundation of everything that you've known or everything that you've built. A tower moment can be super like almost traumatizing sometimes. And sorry, I don't mean to laugh when I say that, but you guys know, if you've seen my videos before, sometimes I laugh when I get uncomfortable. But yeah, a tower moment can be kind of traumatizing in a way because you just it comes out of nowhere a lot of times. It's the tower is falling down. Something that you thought was going to hold up, something that you thought was going to be reliable is falling down around you. Sometimes this could be like a sudden loss of a job, something happening with your house, your home, something happening with a relationship that you really depended on. It depends. But with this in reverse, it's telling me that this isn't going to happen because of whatever door is opening up for you guys in this pile. This is something that you guys have worked towards, because the Hangman right here is telling me that you guys have sacrificed certain things in your life. You have surrendered certain things in your life in order to get to where you want to be, get to where you need to be. There's the 9 of Swords here as well. The 9 of Swords upright is somebody who's so anxious about something, who's so worried about something, somebody in so much distress, almost to the point that they feel like they can't even sleep at night. With this Nine of Swords specifically, there's a bunch of different eyes on this person. So this could be because of other people's judgment, other people's doubts, other people kind of throwing the evil eye at you, if you will. But with this in reverse, this is telling me that whatever this is that is opening up for you guys, whatever door this is opening up for you guys, there's going to be so much abundance, so much peace, so much contentment that you're not going to be worried anymore. You're not going to be stressed anymore. Like I said, you're going to avoid this tower moment, these tower moments that might have come in if this door never opened up. Being is telling me that you're avoiding this disaster. You're avoiding whatever bad things could have happened in the future if this door hadn't opened for you guys. I think there is, like I said before, some abundance here, peace, contentment. I do think there is some, for a lot of people, this might even be money coming in. I do think something is going to be avoided here. I think for some people in this pile with this Hangman, there might be a change of perspective on something about your situation that helps you to further avoid certain disasters that could happen in the future, or certain tower moments that could happen in the future. I'm gonna get some clarifiers now to really like get to the bottom of what this door is that is opening. I'm just getting like, it's giving me very, especially with the Hedge Witch and this card right here, which is Pisces energy, it's giving me very like mystical, if you want me to be honest. I know that's like not what anyone wanted to hear, because people want like concrete type of things, but it's just giving me very like Piscean energy, like very like High Priestess type energy in this pile. It's almost like the door that is opening up for you, it's almost like life path type of energy. I don't want to say like destiny that's opening up, but it kind of is. It's giving me, it's just giving me like you're not worried, like all your sorrows, your stresses, and your anxieties are going to be released once this door opened. I shouldn't say all of them, but for a lot of people, I do think this is monetary type things. But for other people, this could be, you know, where you're going with your career, your life. Like I said, it's giving me very like life purpose, kind of like life destiny type of thing in this pile. Like what am I supposed to be doing? Like you guys feel like you are a little bit lost in this pile, and that the door that is opening up for you guys is going to be a door that helps you figure out where to go next, what to do next. It not only helps you to figure that out, but I think it's going to be very safe and secure and reliable with this abundance card here. I think you're going to finally feel like this is where I'm meant to be, this is where I'm meant to go, this is what I'm meant to do. And not only feel like that, but I think you'll see physical, tangible results too. Because like I said, I feel like for a lot of people, this Nine of Swords in reverse is releasing anxiety about like bills being paid, money, finances, about just like the future in general. So let's get some clarifiers and kind of narrow this. Sorry, your pile's a little bit more, I don't want to say vague because we're going to get deeper into it, but it does feel a little bit more, like I keep saying, High Priestess energy. So it is a little bit more, like spiritual, I guess. So let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Oh, Queen of Wands, the Sun. What did I say? All right, let's clarify that. The Hangman, the Star. Okay, the Two of Cups. I love it how all these cards are literally falling out so you guys can see them. Let's clarify the Tower. Of course I say that and these ones don't. And then let's clarify the King of Wands. Yeah, I think there is a lot of anger with this King of Wands. Like, I deserve more, or I deserve better. And not in like a bad way, but I think that you guys have been stuck in limbo. You've been stuck in this uncomfortable place for a while. And usually the Hangman, that type of moment, it's not always a moment that you choose for yourself. Sometimes, like I said, for example, Tower, like it could be a Tower moment that happened in the past that forced you into this position that you didn't want to be. And for a lot of people, I'm really getting financial type matters or career type matters in this pile, which is what you were worried about with this Nine of Swords. Let's see what these are. So the Six of Cups and the Lovers. We also have so this was the Eight of Wands, the Star, and the Two of Cups for the Hangman. I don't know where to put all this. We have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups in reverse, feeling vulnerable. The Sun was upright. Okay. And then we also have the Eight of Swords. Oh, okay. Yeah, feeling trapped. And then we have over here the Nine of Cups, the Sun, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you guys, in this pile, the door that is opening up for you guys is literally the wish fulfillment. Whatever it is that you've been sacrificing for to achieve your dreams or to get what you really, really hope for with the Nine of Cups, what you really, really want, what you've been striving for is what's opening up. For some people, this might be a relationship of some sort, because we do have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, and we do have the Two of Cups. So this could be with the Star. If you've been trying to rebuild a relationship, or if you've been hoping or wishing for a new type of relationship to come in, then this could be the door that is opening up. This is something, like I said, that you've sacrificed time for, that you've sacrificed maybe, I don't want to say like sacrifice your self for or anything, but like you've sacrificed. Literally have the card of wish fulfillment here on top of abundance, peace, and contentment. Whatever it is that you've been hoping and dreaming for and praying for is what's coming to fruition. And I know everybody has these hopes, these dreams, these wishes that they want to come true, and I know it doesn't always come true, and I know this might sound like, you know what I mean? I'm hearing it's too good to be true. It's not, though. That's the thing. It's because of this hangman energy. You guys sacrifice so much. I keep saying sacrifice, 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 but I just feel like there's so much that you had to give up in order to achieve whatever this is that's opening up for you guys. And I'm sorry I can't get a little bit more clear because it's a general reading. Obviously, it's going to be different for everybody. For some people, this is a financial status or some sort of money or wealth coming in for sure, especially if that's what you've been struggling with and has been a constant state of anxiety and fear thing your entire life. I mean, I know, the economy right now isn't good. We're all struggling with money and everything like that. But for you guys in particular, I think this has been like a bigger story than most people when it comes to money and finances and career. I think this is kind of tied in with your life purpose, your life passion, your life energy, kind of like, why was I put on this earth? You know what I mean? For you guys in particular, I think that this is more of it's not just about the money, it's not just about career, it's more of a legacy. Like, this ties in together with you guys in this pile specifically is what I'm getting. That would be the same for everybody, but it's not. Some people make money and they like what they do and they make good money, but that's not really their passion, their life purpose, their legacy, and that's fine. But for you guys particularly, I don't think that's the case. I think what you guys are finding is your life purpose. I think that is the door that is opening up, and I know that sounds huge and dramatic, but this is literally what I'm seeing right now. We have the Nine of Cups right here with the Queen of Wands. We have the Sun. This is such joy, abundance, success, clarity. This is shining so brightly, shining the way that you were meant to authentically shine. And like I said, if you guys don't know me, I read truthfully, so I would tell you if I saw something that maybe wasn't what you wanted to hear. I'm not going to sugarcoat things because that doesn't help anyone, right? Life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. There's been so many readings I've done for myself and others that I'm just like, I just have to tell you what I see. And of course, people don't want to hear the bad news. People don't want to hear the reality of certain things. And I get that. I really do. But I don't sugarcoat things. So when I say this is truly what I see. Now, of course, it is a general reading. You're going to have to use your own guidance, your own gut, your own intuition to know if this is really your reading, if this reading is really meant for you. But like I said, you're going to know because this star is something, this hangman is, I just feel like you sacrifice so much. I want to know what this hangman is about. What is this sacrifice about with this hangman? The World. Wow. Four of Wands in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, literally. This is the end of the cycle for you guys. I think you guys have sacrificed. The Four of Wands upright is about your house and your home situation. It could even be about marriage for some of you guys that you've sacrificed for. You sacrificed your own well-being, I'm hearing. You sacrificed your own happiness, your own celebration, your own joy, because the Four of Wands upright is all about celebrating something, happy with something, is all about house and home, is all about feeling safe and secure. You know what I mean? You take a home, and of course a home is like a literal home sometimes, but at its basis, at its core, a home is someplace that you should feel safe, that you should feel at peace, that you should feel happy, that you should feel content, right? And I feel like with the Four of Wands in reverse, you've sacrificed all of that in order to achieve this thing. And with the hangman, this might not have been your choice to sacrifice it, but you did, and you sat there in this uncomfortable hangman position and you waited it out, because this is not like just waiting and having a bad attitude or a fit about something. Not saying that you guys didn't have your ups and downs when you went through these moments, because I'm sure you did. I'm sure there was something that wasn't the best, some tower moments perhaps, because you do have the tower in reverse, that put you in this hangman position, that put you in this uncomfortable position in order to kind of, achieve what you need to achieve to get where you need to go. Using that time, using this uncomfortable position, using these unfortunate circumstances with a hanged man, instead of using that and just being like, I guess this is where I'm at now, or I'm a failure, or whatever it is, or it's not worth keeping on anymore. You took this energy of the hanged man and you saw things differently. The hangman, so sometimes in the hangman in Norse mythology is speaking of Odin. So Odin actually hung on the tree upside down in order to learn all the runes, right? So it's all about learning things in a different light, in a different manner, seeing things in a different manner, sacrificing certain things in order to achieve other things, or to come to a conclusion that perhaps you might not have come to in a different circumstance. You guys are willing to do the big changes, the big sacrifices, the big change of perspective. You were willing to see a different side and actually not only just see it, but actually internalize it and really go from there, even though the circumstances surrounding whatever this may have been that put you in this hangman position probably weren't the best, probably weren't great. Like I said, the hangman, when you're hanging upside down, I don't know if you guys ever did that when you were a kid. I did. If you hang upside down for too long, it freaking is not only super uncomfortable, it can actually be painful. This is not a fun position to be in, the hangman. Absolutely not. It can be absolutely devastatingly painful to be in this position, and yet you guys stuck it out and you did it like a champ. You did it like a warrior, you know what I mean? And this is why these rewards are coming in for you, because you stuck through the battles, you stuck through the hard times, and you were willing to adapt and to change and to actually put what you want and what you need aside to a certain extent and sacrifice certain things that probably other people wouldn't have. I mean, we literally have the card of happiness that you sacrificed, the card of feeling safe and secure, the card of house and home. And I'm not saying that you willingly gave any of this up. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. A lot of people in hangman positions didn't want to, but you took this and you ran with it. Complete halt in progress right here, the Chariot. It's like you took this time to internalize things, to really see things from a different perspective, and to say, okay, this is the reality of this, but what can I do with this? You know what I mean? The door that's opening up for you guys is abundance, is success, is joy, is happiness, is vitality. For some people with the Hedge Witch and the Hangman over here and some of these other cards, this could even be about your physical health. If you've been trying to like physically get in shape or something like that, this is like a big door that's opening for some reason for you guys. I don't know if you're trying to like start a business with that, because we do have the King and the Queen of Wands, who are entrepreneurs. They are leaders. They are people who take charge. They are visionaries. So I don't know if you guys are trying to start a business in terms of like health, diet, exercise, even maybe like something to do with plants or something like that. But yeah, if that's something that you've been sacrificing for, literally like a workout and working out and eating right and eating healthy and nutrition and stuff like that, that is a form of sacrifice with the Hangman, you know what I mean? And there's no rushing the Hangman. That's the point of it. So especially if you're speaking of like health and vitality and fitness and all that type of stuff, that is total Hangman energy, because you kind of just have to keep up and wait, and it's not comfortable, and a lot of people don't necessarily want to do the workouts or want to, do the strict diets or whatever they may be, but that's how you get to the end result. So if this is speaking of something like that for you, then that's definitely a door that's opening up. Something to do with your health, your vitality, your physical body, eating right, your nutrients, things like that, or anything to do with plants. Yeah, something like that. That could definitely be what's opening up for you. If that is the case, though, it's something big, because this is speaking of like what you've been hoping for, what you've been wishing for, being in your confident era with the Queen of Wands, being super, glowing vitality, like the sun is joy, happiness, success. This is something that you've been trying to break through for a while. So yeah, if that resonates with your health, your body, or like some sort of fitness, adventure, fitness, business or something like that, then that's 100% what I see opening up for some of you guys in this pile. But like I said, I just feel like the Hedge Witch over here is giving me very High Priestess vibes. This is just something that is opening up for you that a lot of people either don't understand, or it's very like secretive in a way that like not many people are able to access the knowledge or gain the knowledge to get into whatever this is. Whatever it is that's opening is very sought after is what I'm saying, because like everybody wants the hidden secrets, they want the hidden lore, they want to be able to kind of look behind the curtain that the High Priestess has, but not everybody can do it, and not everybody can handle it. But you guys in this pile, like, you're handling it. Also, this girl's eyebrows like are on point. For some people, I think you definitely, if you've been trying to become like a social media influencer, we do have the King and the Queen of Wands here, so yeah, if you've been trying to start any sort of business, especially if it has to do with like beauty, makeup, hair, any sort of like Venus type of stuff, anything that's like organic, especially if that is what your business is about, because this is all about like organic and healthier products, environmentally safe products, something like that, like more environmentally conscious products. If that's what you've been trying to advocate for or start a business on or somehow just like make money off of in some way, shape, or form, then this is totally what is opening up for you with these cards right here. Because the Queen of Wands is definitely a vibrant, like very charismatic person. This is somebody who people want to be, people want to look at. Like, whether or not you hate the Kardashians or not is beside the point. I'm just going to use them for the example of you know, how people look at them or used to look at them, I suppose, and they wanted to be them. They wanted to buy the products that they bought so they could look like them, even though they've had, you know, plastic surgery or whatever. It's besides the point. Like I said, it's just an example. But yeah, you think of somebody like that, a public figure that everybody aspires to be. That is the Queen of Wands type of energy. Bad example was just the first people who came to mind, but any sort of like influencer, model, actress, or something like that, you know, people look at and like they're maybe traditionally more beautiful or like a traditional type of beauty. People are really attracted to them, even if it might not be like beauty type of things. That's the Queen of Wands. Just radiates confidence, is somebody who is an entrepreneur, a go-getter, a self-starter, somebody who is very in their own like boss era. Star over here in the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups. I definitely think that you guys are like, it's gonna happen like that with the Eight of Wands. This is something that goes from like 0 to 100. Like, I think you've been sacrificing for so long with this business, with this startup, with this entrepreneurship journey, with this content creation, whatever it is, you know, fit whatever you've been sacrificing for in here. This is happening so fast for you. 0 to 60 in a good way, in the best way possible with the star. This is like your hopes and your dreams coming to light, everything that you ever wanted. And not only is it going to be fruitful in terms of money, in terms of finances, in terms of kind of like your dreams and your goals getting off the ground here with abundance, it also says peace and contentment. It's going to be something that you're super happy with, you're super proud of, something that brings you a lot of peace and joy in your life, you know? We'll have a lot of connections, definitely, with the Lovers here. This might be people from the past with the Six of Cups. I'm not 100% sure how that ties into this, but it could have to do with children too. If whatever you've been working on is more of like a nostalgic type of feel, or has very like young at heart type of feel, then that could totally be what this is about as well. But the Knight of Coins is telling me it's going to be super steady, super reliable, and I do see that there is money in this. If you are looking for something that has to do with money, if it's not like technically money, then it's just something that's super sturdy and reliable for you guys. 100% that's opening up. This thing I see is for people that might not want or might not have been about businesses or about anything like that, although I do think that's a lot of people here. For other people though, I do see we do have the Two of Cups, we do have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, we do have the Lovers here, so I do have to point it out. If this is something that you've been working on, whether if it's with if you've been sacrificing for a marriage that you already have, perhaps like there's just been hard times and you've had to work through it, then I do see this door opening up for you in a really beautiful way with the Lovers upright, the Knight of Cups upright, the Queen of Wands upright, the Nine of Cups upright, the Sun. Oh, we did have the card of children here, so I don't always read for this. As I always say, you know, health stuff and all that type of stuff, you can't, you know, go to a freaking doctor, but it is here. So if you've been hoping for that, I do see that. Once again, go to a doctor, but I do see that over here. And I do see the Lovers and obviously the King and the Queen of Wands who are a match. So if you've been hoping for that, especially if it's been a struggle or if you feel like you have to sacrifice in order to kind of make your marriage work or to make some sort of commitment work. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage, some sort of relationship work, especially if you've wanted like kids, or if this is somebody that you've known from the past or that you dated in the past and you're trying to you were like sacrificing certain things in order to make this work with them, then just know that the crisis has been averted, the Tower in reverse, with this person. And I do see that this is not only gonna end really well for you guys, I think this is gonna be like everything you ever wanted with this person, the Sun, the Nine of Cups. You're gonna be so happy, so joyful. There's gonna be really steady, consistent relationship here. I see you guys equally giving and taking, open communications with the Lovers, definitely, for sure. I think this is going to be a really beautiful and long-term steady relationship for you guys, if that is what this is talking about for certain people. I just had to say it because the King and the Queen of Wands are here, plus the Lovers. So people, I'm getting the vibe that it's more of a, like, I hate saying career, because career sounds like, I don't know. I guess some people work jobs and careers to do it, and that's just like, you know, what they do. But for you guys, it sounds more like your life purpose, your life passion, your life mission, whatever you want to say, however you believe in it, why you were here, what you were made for. You know that song by Billie Eilish? Like, that is what I see opening up for you guys. I see And I don't think you've just started working on this. I really don't. I think this is something that you've put a lot of time, effort, energy. Look at that. Time, effort, energy, sweat into, yeah. This is like all your hopes and dreams coming true, finally coming off, finally coming to fruition. And I don't think this happens for everybody, but you guys have worked so hard for it, and you guys, it's just, yeah. You definitely deserve it. Let's get a couple more oracle cards and then we'll end the reading. What door is opening up for pile? Look at that! Mystery for pile 1. What door is opening up for pile 1? Alright, I didn't mean to get that much. So we have balance and consume. Okay, so joy, first of all, like this literally, look at this, abundance, peace, contentment, and this is joy as well. Like, I don't know much more you need. You got the 9 of Cups, you got the Sun, you got the 2 of Cups. Like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Whatever it is that you've been working, busting your ass for, it's gonna happen. That is what's opening up for you guys. The balance will be wow, I almost said destroyed. Balance will be destroyed. No, I'm just kidding. Balance will be restored 100% with the balance card. Also, it's really interesting that the balance has dolphins on it, because dolphins are super playful creatures. And we do have the 6 of Cups over here. So I don't know how... For some people, I do think that was, like, you know, more of the, because we did have the King and the Queen of Wands, so this could mean literal children. But for others, if whatever it is that you've been trying to do is, like, a super playful type of business, or, like, has a more nostalgic type of feel to it, this is just further confirming that with the 6 of Cups, the dolphins, and all those other cards. So if that isn't at all what your business is about, what you've been trying to do, or what your content is about, or whatever it is that you've been trying to achieve, then this could just be saying, if you've been going through such a hard time in life that you're constantly having to be in this hangman energy, constantly having to sacrifice, and constantly being uncomfortable, and never being feeling safe, never feeling like you're fitting somewhere you belong, this is just saying you're finally going to be having fun again. Like, you're finally going to feel not only happy, but, like, you know how only a child can feel such innocent happiness and joy and just fun, like having fun playing. I think that that's finally coming back in for you guys, if that's how that resonates for you. That energy that I was getting, mystery, it's hard to pinpoint. It's very high priestessy, and this literally is what this card says too. It just speaks of, like, spirit. I think that whatever this is for you guys, maybe for some people this is having to do with some sort of like witchy type of business or a spiritual type of business, for sure, because we do have the hedge witch over here. Or maybe you've done, like, some sort of manifestation or ritual or something that involved certain herbs. I'm not sure. Or, like, blown cinnamon. Like, I know people do that sometimes for good luck, prosperity, abundance. But there's just some sort of, like, mysterial. I can't freaking talk to save my life. Mercury's got to get out of the microwave. There is some sort of, like, mysterious type of energy here. And this is what I was picking up in the beginning. This Piscean energy. This watery energy. So I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if it's your business or what you've been trying to accomplish, or if this is just, like, you guys being super in touch with, like, spirit and, like, you know, your spiritual side. But yeah, just know that there is, if you've done any sort of rituals or manifestations, just know, A, this is confirmation 100%, but B, if your business or your some sort of, like, entrepreneurship adventure is about spirituality or some sort of witchy type of business, I put that in quotes because you know what it entails. Not, you don't have to be a witch per se, but, like, you know, witchy type of business, then this is definitely just confirming that that's 100% what this is about. Realizing maybe you guys were going through a dark night of the soul, and that's where this, like, mysterious energy is coming from. Something to do like that, because it's just very, like, Piscean, and it's very watery. It's hard to grasp. It's hard to, like, put into words, you know what I mean? Like, I could feel it, but it's hard to put into words. But yeah, that's all I see for you guys for pile 1. This is what door is opening. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It's gonna go fast, first of all. I don't think you're gonna expect it. If you're looking to be seen in some way, shape, or form, the star is just confirming that. If you're not looking to be seen or be famous or whatever, this is just all about rebuilding and healing, and not only like rebuilding, but like successfully rebuilding, and it's going to be really beautiful. You got the Star and the Sun and the Nine of Cups. This is all your hopes and dreams and wishes coming true, especially off of things that you've sacrificed in the past with this Hangman. So I hope you guys liked that reading. Yeah, let me know down below if you feel comfortable, like what this was about for you. I love to hear it. If not, obviously I totally understand. I love you guys anyways. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Pile 2, if you guys chose this, what is this again? Oh yeah, this smoky quartz cluster. And this is your reading. I told pile 1, I'll tell you guys, it's Mercury retrograde right now when I'm currently filming this, and I'm already like a Pisces Mercury, so I'm already trying to like not be so long-winded with things. However, it's been really hard the last week, so I apologize about that. Anyways, let's get into the reading. So as you can see, I've already pre-pulled one oracle card for you guys. This is about what door is opening up for you. I liked that I had the little door on it, so that's why I used it. And then I've already pre-pulled some tarot cards for you guys as well. And then on camera, we are going to get some clarifiers, as I always do, and also some oracle cards to see what door is opening up for you guys. If you didn't watch the beginning, the intro, I don't know what's going to come out. I'm just assuming that, you know, if a door, to me, when I see a door opening or I hear like a door is opening up for me, that means I've had some blockage somewhere. So this is either probably something that you guys have worked for or worked on, or something that you've hoped for, wished for, prayed for. I'm not 100% sure though. We'll see what everything says. But yeah, let's get into the oracle card first, and then we'll do the tarot card. So we have, wow, look at that. The Weaver. Fate, destiny, weird. That is crazy. Okay. Tell this is probably something that you guys aren't going to expect. This is something like that's just going to take you by surprise. This reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune card. So this could be good fate, good fortune, good health, a change of circumstances. But I feel like this is something that's going to kind of take you out of nowhere. I feel like pile 1 was more of they had worked for a certain thing and it's finally paying off, and that's what door is opening up for you guys. I feel like this is more of like, you're going to be like, holy shit, what the heck? I love that for you. Okay, so let's put this over here and we'll see what your tarot card. Of course it is! A connection! Two of Cups. I was gonna say that. I should have said that. I was gonna say I was getting the vibe that this is probably the reason this is gonna take you by surprise, is it probably is going to involve another person. And for a lot of you guys in this pile, I'm feeling like it is romantic. If not, that's fine. There's totally different ways to read this. But yeah, the Three of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. The door that's opening up for you guys is going to be in the form of another person. This is some sort of partnership. Doesn't have to be romantic. Some sort of partnership or some sort of connection that you're going to have with some other person who is going to enable you to not have to take on so much in terms of like bills, money, finances, or just like material workload that you have to do or you need to do or you feel like you're gonna have to do in the future. People, I feel like you felt like you weren't getting anywhere, or maybe you weren't actually getting anywhere in a certain job or financially, especially with everything going on with the finances or with the economy and stuff like that lately. You felt like you couldn't move forward. You feel like you had no progress in terms of your financial status, in terms of what you could and couldn't afford, in terms of moving forward in a financial sense in life, or perhaps this was even in a certain job, a specific job with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You just felt like it wasn't enough and it wasn't going to be enough. You weren't progressing at all, or maybe just not fast enough in terms of what you wanted to do, or even be that you felt like your bills and the things that you needed to juggle, the things that you needed to handle in the material world, in the financial world, were just moving so much faster than how you were progressing in your certain job or in a certain just financial aspect of something. You just felt like you were really overloaded here. But the door that's opening up for you is this other person. We're going to figure out exactly, like, well, maybe not exactly because it is a general reading, but we are going to get some more clarifiers. But for some people, this could be a job connection with the Two of Cups. This could be a partnership in terms of jobs. This is two people coming together in some way, shape, or form in a mutual beneficial type of way where they are going to, this person would help you out with this in some way, shape, or form. The Five of Swords in reverse is sometimes cutting your ties, cutting your losses, but a lot of times it's reconciliation. It's being able to figure out a situation before things get bad, before things get to the bare minimum, before things get to kind of having to like fight your way out and do whatever you need to do in order to get out of a certain situation. Other people, this could be a relationship, you know what I mean? Especially if this person is somebody that you would move in with eventually, whether it be a romantic relationship or platonic relationship, like a good friend. This person can definitely help you out in a financial sense, or in a sense where they're helping you out in the material world somehow, where you don't have to juggle as much. You don't have to pay all the bills by yourself. You know, you split the bills. We do have a lot of twos here, so this could be splitting something, splitting the bills. If somebody has 2 jobs, then this is you not having to work 2 jobs anymore, or you being able to choose between 2 jobs or 2 different financial situations, 2 different job situations, because finally you have this connection who's backing you up and supporting you, especially in a material and a financial sense. Connection, this partnership, whatever this is, this other person that's coming in with the fate, destiny, and weird card, like this isn't just any sort of connection, you know what I mean? Like some people come into our lives and, you know, they're there for whatever reason, and, you know, maybe they aren't like the biggest part of our lives, and that's okay. But this person, I feel like, is going to be a big part of your life in some way, shape, or form. If not in like a traditional, you know, type of romantic way, or a traditional friendship type of way, like a lifelong friend or a very long-term friend, then this is just like, however this connection is, this job or whatever it is going to give you a level up, a one up financially, a one up in terms of career and job, so that you are not in this state of chaos anymore when it comes to trying to balancing bills, balancing finances, balancing material things. For some people, I keep saying finances and bills and stuff, but for some people this could even be like saying working a job and then having to take care of your kids, and you're the only person who can do both those things, right? And like all that responsibility falls on you, and it's very chaotic, and it's hard to juggle both of the tasks, you know what I mean? So this could be somebody coming in and helping you with the childcare part of it, you know what I mean? So it's stuff like that. When I say material things, it doesn't necessarily have to be money, although for a lot of people I think it is. It could be anything in the material world that you're trying to juggle, but you're not really being able to do it well. You're overextending yourself, basically, is what I'm saying. Like you feel like you can't keep up with whatever this stuff is. This is where this person's going to come in and help you. This pile, because this person comes into your life, or because this person could even be somebody that you already know, by the way. If it is somebody that you already know, it's just like there's going to be a reconnection or a deeper connection between you guys. But because of this person, because of this opportunity, because of this connection, because of this partnership, however it portrays to you, it comes to fruition for you guys. Some people in this pile might not have to move forward with some sort of decision they were trying to make. Say you're making a financial decision based off of the fact that you were like the sole provider or the sole person paying bills or something like that. You might not have to do whatever it is that you were considering doing. So say you're considering picking up a second job. With the 2 of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Wands in reverse, this is telling me that I don't think you're going to have to do this anymore, because there is this support coming in. So let's get some clarifiers, because this is pretty much all I can see from these cards right here. But yeah, there is some resolution coming in here. The 5 of Swords in reversing is telling me that this could have gotten bad. This could have gotten like, because the 5 of Swords is somebody who's fighting in a very cutthroat type of way, and a lot of times people think of it as like a negative sort of card, I suppose, when it's upright. I mean, they're all neutral for the most part, but I can see where the 5 of Swords would be a negative type of card. But for some people in some situations, like, you kind of have to be cutthroat, you kind of have to be 5 of Swords type of energy in order to get what you want, you know what I mean, in order to get what you need, especially if you're backed into this corner. But with the 5 of Swords in reverse, it's telling me that you guys won't be backed into this corner. You won't have to be cutthroat type of mentality when it comes to finances, when it comes to dealing with the material things, because of this connection coming in for you. And this is why for a lot of people I do think this is like a friendship or a type of romantic partner that you just weren't expecting to become the way it is, because the fate, this is just giving me Wheel of Fortune right here. It's just like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting this, you know what I mean, in a good way. It's like a unexpected surprise in a good way. But for other people, it could be like a job position, perhaps, that you did apply for it. So, of course, you did realize it could have been an opportunity that you might be able to get. But for some reason, it just, like, is unexpected. Maybe you didn't expect them to actually get back to you. Or maybe they originally said they were going to go with some other candidate, and then, that didn't work out, and now they got back to you. I'm not sure. But it's just, like, it's unexpected feeling, but in a good way. All right. Can we clarify the 2 of Cups, please? All right. And let's clarify the 3 of Wands. And then we'll clarify I'm going to put these over here so I know where they go. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. And then clarify the 5 of Swords. Oh my goodness gracious. There's a lot of 5s here, so there's a lot of change. 5 of Cups in reverse is what came out. And then this is the King of Coins, yeah! This is definitely going to be safe, secure, and stable and reliable with the King of Coins here. And if you're wondering about a job opportunity or like some sort of financial opportunity, this is saying that whatever this is going to lead to that. Maybe it's not there when you first meet this person or you first go in for the interview or whatever it is, but it will eventually get to this place. Or a partnership, like I keep saying, kind of reminds me of like YouTube partnerships. So if some people are thinking of that, like that's kind of what it reminds me of, like a partnership. So we do have the, what is on that? We do have the Knight of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess. We have the Four of Swords in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Ten of Coins and the Six of Swords. Yeah. So weird. I wonder if some of you guys just weren't interested in this person at first, because the Hermit reverse is like rejection. Or I wonder if you weren't interested in this job opportunity at first. I don't know where that's coming from, but like this, they're gonna surprise you in a great way. Like you guys were meant to connect with this person, connect with this job, or connect with this partner in some way, shape, or form, whether it be like a job partnership, friend connection. Yeah, maybe you didn't like this person at first. This is a weird vibe, man. That's why it's unexpected, because you're just like, but you got so, the Nine of Wands in reverse is like you've been struggling and battling this for so long. Two of Pentacles in reverse, you're overextended, you're overwhelmed, you can't keep up with everything you need to keep up with in the material world. You can't keep up with bills, finances, all that stuff, and you're just like exhausted with the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's just like you're over your head, you're in over your head, you're drowning, right? And so you finally turn to this person, or turn to this opportunity, you turn to this connection, this partnership, and you're like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And it's this funny, that's the funniest thing, is this is going to this is going to be like one of the best things that you guys could have done, is with this connection with this person, because the Ten of Coins tells me this is going to be a lifelong thing for you guys. If this is a romantic connection, especially if this is somebody that you weren't interested in at first, this is funny to me that you guys were just like, nah, I'm not interested. And then it's like, hey, this person's Ten of Coins in with you. Yeah, if this is a romantic connection, then Ten of Coins tells me like you guys will be lifelong, if not lifelong, then very, very, very long time partners. Yeah, because the Ten of Coins is somebody who has like generations with them, right? In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith card, there's multiple different generations on the card. So this is telling me this is somebody that you could get a house and a home with, you know, have the whole like, you know, white picket fence type of thing. Maybe you don't technically want that, but you get the idea. Like have the house and the kids with, whatever it is that you consider like the ideal partnership, the ideal way to move forward with a long-term commitment, a long-term marriage, perhaps, whatever it is, whatever that means to you. That's what I see with the Ten of Coins here with this person. That's what it's going to, or has the high potential to evolve into. Yeah, you're not interested, but you will be. This is so funny to me. If this is not in a romantic sense, if this is in a job sense, then even freaking better for you guys, man, because this is going to be something that gives you a lot of wealth. A lot of wealth. The King of Coins and the Ten of Coins, like a lot of wealth, man. Like this is going to be your career, your destiny, your legacy, you know what I mean? It might be a career, but it's also going to be what you're known for, and it's going to give you a lot of reputation, good reputation. It's going to give you a lot of wealth with the Ten of Coins here. A lot of affluence too. If you wanted that, or if you're looking for that, or perhaps you weren't looking for that and that's why you didn't apply for this job at first, but it's coming in. It's coming in. If this is like a if you're not applying per se, but you're looking for a partnership in terms of some other type of business, perhaps somebody to help fund something that you need funded for. I keep thinking sponsor. I don't know why I keep thinking sponsorship. It could be a sponsorship. I did say YouTube partnership before. So if there's some sort of partnership or something, then this is going to be great for you. This could be somebody that you go back towards, or they go back to you multiple different times, or there could be one of those sponsorships, one of those opportunities that allows you to keep, I know some creators do partnerships where they like every month or every 2 months or whatever, they do a sponsored post, and it's like they pay them that way. So this could be like a long-term type of sponsorship type of partnership in that sort of way as well. Money over time is basically what I'm getting at with that. It doesn't have to be obviously YouTube partnership. I make content. So that's always what my mind goes to, is like content creation and stuff like that. But any sort of investor, 100% big money here. And I think it's going to pay off, especially with the King of Coins and the Ten of Coins. If you're looking for some sort of investor in something because you don't have the finances, 100%. This could also be like a loan. Tarot's pretty, it says things very like basically, I don't want to say basically, but how do I put this? You wouldn't think of the Two of Cups as like, you know, loan type of stuff, but it's just any sort of partnership that benefits both parties. It's very like, it gets very to the point, right? I would think it's more along the lines of like a sponsorship or an investor, but it could be a loan in some circumstances as well, if that's what you've been looking for, or maybe not even looking for, because like, once again, I think this is like an unexpected surprise for you guys. But yeah, that's totally what I see with these cards here, 100%. It's just somebody is going to help release this burden for you so you don't have to bear all the responsibilities by yourself. If this is a romantic partnership or a friendship or something coming in, it could be an earth sign. With the King of Coins here, they could be an earth sign. If they're not an earth sign, then they could just be somebody who does have a lot of wealth, or who does have a lot of investments and financial security and things like that. I just see, for whatever reason, with this partnership, with this connection, with this resource here, in terms of like this person is a resource for some people, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, this is like a mutual thing. You know what I mean? It's a mutual beneficial connection for both of you guys, even if it's not like a romantic type of thing. If it's a friendship, you know, however way it is, it's going to be very beneficial for both parties. But I just see you guys originally aren't interested in it, which is the funniest thing. But it's going to take you from this overwhelm, from this state of like just almost headed toward disaster, to Six of Swords, to moving on to calmer waters, to moving on to a really less stressful time, really, is what the Six of Swords is saying. I think you're just going to listen to your gut and your intuition about this person with the High Priestess here. You're going to know this person, like, it's just going to happen. I know that sounds so vague, but with this is giving me Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess is saying, like, this is just going to happen. This is not somebody that you're seeking out specifically. I mean, obviously, if this is like a work thing, then yeah, you are applying for jobs and stuff like that. But like it's not like something that you're gunning for, like 100%. Like, this is just going to work out when it works out. So just keep trusting your gut, trusting your intuition, trusting your sense of, you know, north, if you will. Like, just trust yourself and trust your own intuition and where you want to go with the High Priestess here, because that's what's going to lead you to this opportunity. You really can't miss this opportunity. Like, with the Fate, Destiny, Weird card here, like, this is definitely was meant to find you 100%. And if you just keep going in the way that you're going, you're gonna find this opportunity. You're gonna find this person, you're gonna find this connection, no doubt. This is the door that's opening up for you guys, and it's going to relieve you of so many burdens here, so many burdens. Right, so we're getting on to the Oracle cards. So I kind of like shuffle these just while I'm thinking, and I was just doing that off camera, and this fell out, and I was like, all right, whatever, I'm not ready. So I put it back in, and I did it again, and it literally popped out not even a second later. So you have literally believe. I know some people are gonna hate this. Some people hate like wishy-washy. I don't like to say wishy-washy, but sometimes when I say more spiritual things, it can sound a little bit just like when you say the Weaver, Fate, Destiny, Weird, like, it's just gonna happen. Like, I know people don't like to hear that sometimes, but I don't know what to tell you. It's saying to believe it's gonna happen, because it is gonna happen. You literally cannot miss this. Like, this was meant for you. And like I said, this is not just your destiny, your fate, or whatever. This is this other person's too. Like, you're helping them out in some way too. It's a mutually beneficial uplifting here. So, and I think this is somebody that you're going to be partnered with in whatever way this partnership works out, whether it's like a business partnership or a friendship or a relationship. It's going to be for a long time. If not a long time specifically, then it's just going to be a lot of freaking money involved. So yeah. All right, let's see what doors open up for you guys in pile 2. Anything else to say? What door is opening up for pile 2? Transformation and care. Yes, I don't think you guys have been able to take care of yourself or take care of things that you've needed to take care of because you've been so busy juggling everything. Just like life is literally like, whew, getting you down, man. It's just like I think you were close to getting into this Five of Swords energy, and Spirit doesn't want you guys to do it. This is like a lifeline for you, but I think this is also for this other person. Like I said, I keep saying it's mutually beneficial. So, and then transform. Yeah, everything's going to be transformed after this. And you're not even ready for this or prepared for this. And in fact, you might have even rejected this in the past. If it's a person or a job opportunity, I'm not sure, but... like I said, High Priestess energy. Some people might not like to hear this like type of advice or whatever, but you just have to trust your gut and trust your intuition and know it's going to lead you to where you need to go, because you can't miss this. You can't miss this. This person might even already be right in front of your face, to be honest, and you're just like, you just didn't look at them twice, or you looked at them and you're like, nah, not for me. Anyways, that is all I see for you guys in pile 2. Let me know down below if you feel comfortable what this is about, and if not, that's perfectly fine. Obviously, I still love you guys anyways. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys. Pile 3, if you guys chose this raw Celestite, then this is your reading. I love this Celestite. Anyways, so I've been telling the other piles because I feel like it's necessary. It is Mercury retrograde right now. I'm already a Pisces Mercury, so I already kind of speak like I'm going to try not to do that, but if I do, I apologize in advance. Anyways, as you can see, we're going to see what door is opening up for you guys. As you can see, I've already pre-pulled some cards. So we have this Oracle card right here. I just like the fact that it had a door in it. So yeah, I'm using this. We're going to check this out, and then we will also see what the tarot cards say, what door is opening up for you guys in pile 3. On camera, I will pull some clarifiers like I always do. I like to get as accurate as I can. Obviously, it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But yeah, we're going to get as accurate as we can get, and then finally we will pull some more oracle cards and see what door is opening up for you guys in pile 3. I'm kind of leaving it like I just left it up to Spirit, whatever door is opening up to you guys. I don't really know what to expect. Well, I kind of do by now with this pile because I've read the other 2 piles, obviously. But yeah, for me personally, when I hear like a door is opening up for me, then that makes me think of somewhere where I've been blocked before, or something that I've been working to try to accomplish that perhaps I hadn't gotten through yet. It reminds me of like something that was blocked, you know what I mean? And finally I'm able to get through. So whether or not this is something you expect or not, I'm not sure. Anyways, let's get into this card right here and see what door is opening up for you guys in pile 3. So we have the Wild Hunt, Excitement, Frenzy, Journey. Ooh, I love that. So I'm wondering if some people in this pile are like letting loose a little bit in some way, shape, or form. Maybe this is an unexpected vacation or unexpected chance to relocate to somewhere where you've always wanted to go. Whether that's like relocate jobs, relocate house, travel, like I said before. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is what it's kind of reminding me of that you don't expect. I don't think this is going to be something you expect in this pile. Reminds me of just good news. Like really good news. Something you'd be like, oh my god, no way! You know what I mean? So in whatever way, shape, or form that happens, we're gonna see as close as we can here. But it just reminds me of something that's super good news that's like, no freaking way that's actually happening to you. Like, that's crazy. For some reason, what comes to mind right now, and I keep always saying this, and I always like I always read for it, but I have to say what I see. This could be even like the birth of a child or something, you know what I mean? Like that's what it reminds me of. You know, when people get so excited when they find out that they're pregnant or they're gonna become pregnant or something like that. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. I'm not sure with the tarot cards yet, but I got that visual. Once again, I don't really read for health and stuff like that, so yeah, you need to like go to the doctor if that's what that's what you're hoping for. Go to the doctor. But I do see it's going to be some sort of excitement and frenzy according to that. All right, let's see what these say. So you have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Ten of Swords. King of Wands in reverse. What I'm getting for you guys in pile 3 is that there has been some sort of either letdown, shutdown, even betrayal maybe for some people with the Ten of Swords over here. There's just something that you really wanted to work out and it ended up being not good for you. Ten of Swords reminds me of somebody just like completely cutting somebody off, shutting somebody out. This could have been a actual relationship for some people. This could have been somebody who perhaps betrayed you in some way, shape, or form. You know, you found out that they weren't the person that you thought they were, or maybe even for some people, somebody cheated on them. It wasn't a romantic relationship, any sort of relationship that you counted on somebody and they just really let you down. Not only let you down, but you feel like you were stabbed in the back by this person. Whether they said something mean about you and you found out about it, or they just, you know, just something happened where this person really just shut you out and let you down to the point where it's causing you a lot of mental anguish, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. For some people, this might have even been trauma. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that happened recently. This could even be like back to childhood trauma, childhood pain, something like that. Ten of Swords is just something that was like super stressful and caused you, like I keep saying, pain and suffering here. This could even be being unexpectedly let go from a job out of nowhere. Yeah, there's just something where it's just like, boom, you're cut off, you're shut down. This is like laid to rest. You know what I mean? I keep saying shut down. Did somebody's business like shut down unexpectedly? Or like something crashed. It just feels like something like crashed and burned to the ground, whether it be like your business, because we do have Pentacles here, we do have the King of Wands, who is an entrepreneur, so this could be a business sort of thing. This could be a financial thing. Oh yeah, this could definitely be a financial thing too. Working with somebody in a financial sense or even a career sense over here with the Three of Pentacles, and they just took their money and ran, or they really fucked you over monetarily, financially, in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, there's just some sort of betrayal, backstabbing, and or just sort of if it wasn't a specific betrayal or backstabbing by another person, it's just like a circumstance or a situation that you really wanted to work and it just got like shut down. Like I keep saying, this is like unexpectedly let go from your job without any notice, and like it's just like you go into work and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, you don't have a job anymore, and you're like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to pay bills? And they're like, not our problem. You know what I mean? Or like you had your own business, it was fine, and then like this could even be like a 2020 pandemic type of thing, you know what I mean? Where all of a sudden your business has to shut down out of nowhere, and obviously that's unexpected. Who thought there was going to be a pandemic? Nobody, you know, thought that was going to happen. So that's that type of energy over here. Telling you that all this is because I'm getting from whatever it is that you had to shut down, shut off, or whatever it is that happened to you that was super traumatizing, that caused you a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, or a lot of sorrow, anxiety, just a lot of heavy burdens. You felt like you couldn't get back up, you couldn't recover it from this. I'm hearing I am never going to financially recover from this. Whatever this is where the new start is beginning, is where this new door is opening. And I feel like you feel really vulnerable about it with this Page of Cups right here. This is past energy, by the way. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. This has already happened. So if this does not resonate with you in some way, shape, or form, this might not be your pile. But yeah, this is definitely past energy over here. Something that got shut down harshly, unexpectedly, something that crashed and burned to the ground over here that really caused you a lot of pain, is where this new beginning, this door is opening up for you guys, and you feel really vulnerable about it right here. You might even still feel angry about it with the King of Wands. You might just feel why can't I talk? You might feel unsure about it, like this is out of your control, or that you're not good enough for this thing with the King of Wands in reverse. You might be avoiding it, picking up a responsibility, picking up some sort of position of authority. You might be kind of like settling for less than what you're worth with the King of Wands because of this over here. It's like this trauma still lives within you. This opportunity is opening up because of this over here. This is where it's coming from, and I just feel like you feel really vulnerable about it. I think for a lot of people in this pile, Three of Pentacles, this is definitely about being alone, working alone, doing things by yourself. A lot of competition with whatever this is too, whatever this is, and that's why you feel vulnerable. That's why you don't feel confident in doing whatever this is. But this is where your door is opening. It's by yourself, and I know some people might not want to hear that, but you need to do this by yourself. So this is going to directly pertain to whatever this is. Why am I eating on the cards? This is going to pertain to whatever this is over here. So for some people, say if you got let down from a job, or like go from a job unexpectedly, this could be saying to start your own business, especially if it's something that you've been thinking of doing in the past. You feel vulnerable about this. You feel like perhaps you're not enough, but the King of Wands in reverse is telling me that this idea has already lived inside you, or this sort of entrepreneurship, this visionary, this leadership has lived inside you, is inside you right now. I feel like this King of Wands wants to be upright. So yeah, It's like, I don't want to say you were let go from your job so that you could, you know, have your own business, start your own business, because that's what you were meant to do. Because obviously, this over here was that person. They decided to do that. It was their fault. It's not like, you know, that was meant to happen. No, they decided to do what they decided to do. Okay, that's on them. But from this opportunity is something so great for you guys to start up something for yourself, 100%. And in a business sense, and this isn't in a financial sense, then this is just in the sense of, perhaps you're somebody who's always been with a bunch of other people, a bunch of other, whether it be like friends, it could definitely be friendship, or like always been surrounded by family, always been helped out by family, always been helped out by friends. You've always been helped out by perhaps your romantic interests or your romantic partnerships. Then this is saying that it's time for you to do this stuff alone. Because you have a lot of power within you with this King of Wands. A lot of power. And this is where you're going to build everything up. This is where you're going to build up whatever it is that you need to build up. Get some clarifiers and see what we get. So let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. Because I'm just feeling like the Lovers, look at that. You can clarify the King of Wands. The Five of Cups, yeah, you were disappointed by it. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Two of Coins, yeah. I feel like somebody made a business decision. It's in reverse. Somebody made a business decision or a financial decision that really fucked you over. That's a lot, but we'll take it. I also have Death on the back of the deck here. And then let's clarify the Page of Cups. Alright, why is it giving me so many for you guys? Here we are. Here we are. So for the Ten of Swords, we have the Two of Coins in reverse. We have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Death card. Yeah, I did get a feeling that there's somebody here that really fucked you over in terms of relationships for some people. So for some people, this could have been somebody that you had a house and a home with, whether that be like family-wise. This could definitely be childhood trauma over here for sure with the Ten of Cups in reverse, because the Ten of Cups upright does speak of the house, home, family, and it does have the kids on the card. So this could definitely be from the past, 100% for some people in this pile. If it was, obviously it's going to be pretty deep trauma that you're aware of with the Ten of Swords over here. But that has also kept you down throughout the years, or has prohibited you from doing stuff throughout the years. That's exactly why you need this alone time, is because these people are not good for you. These people are keeping you small, they're keeping you down. There is this, the King of Wands is like the freaking lion, it's a Leo, right? You don't have to be a Leo, but it's a freaking king of the jungle, right? Hear you roar, like, it's just, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at how I said that. You don't keep down somebody with that sort of energy. That's just not how that's not how it works. Like, you can try, but that you just can't continue to do that, to live like that. That's why you need this alone time. This is why you need to build yourself up by yourself, so that you can say, look what I've done without you. Yeah. But like I said, this is definitely, if it's not your family, like from when you were younger, from when you were a kid, or past experience from when you were younger, then this could definitely be somebody that you had either had a family with, or you had wanted to build a house and a home with, and wanted to do all of that, the 9 yards, you know, the marriage, the house, home, family, whatever it is that the Ten of Cups looks like for you, the happiness looks like for you. This is somebody that you thought you were going to go all the way with the Ten of Cups, and they let you down in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, they could have been cheating. It could have just been like somehow betraying you, betraying your love, betraying your trust, whatever it is. But yeah, this is just like a broken home, a broken house, a broken family over here. Left you for another person too with the Two of Coins, because that's deciding between two different things. Usually you think of coins as like material, like financial things, but or two jobs or something like that, but it's just anything in the material world. So this could be two different people that this person chose between, and they chose somebody else. It doesn't necessarily have to be that they left you for another relationship type of thing, but it could have just been like, you know, choosing their friends over you, or choosing whatever over you. It's just like they weren't providing in the way that they were supposed to provide with this Ten of Cups in reverse over here. Could have lost their house and their home too with the Ten of Cups over here. It doesn't necessarily have to be in regards to another person with the Ten of Cups, although I think for a lot of you guys it did have to do with another person. But this could have been losing your house and your home, your security in some way, shape, or form. It could have been because you couldn't pay bills or something. There's just something here that really stopped you from being able to take care of your house and your home and pay your bills, and that is what caused this trauma to come from, this suffering, this pain, this loss to come from. This Ten of Swords, it was taken away from you because of this reason for some people in this pile. I definitely see that. Well, if it didn't have to do with any of those scenarios, and this is just your happiness, your overall fulfillment, your overall wants, your dreams, your wishes. This is like the highest you could be in terms of happiness, fulfillment, success, love, joy. The Ten of Cups is the top of the cups, you know what I mean, before you get into the court cards. This is your ultimate fulfillment, your ultimate happiness. This is joy, this is life, this is love, this is everything that you ever wanted, right? In reverse, this is telling me that whatever happened is just like, it's like all of a sudden you got cut off, you know what I mean? It's just like, so much for my happy ending I just heard. So it doesn't necessarily have to do with love or anything like that, but there's just something here that really it didn't give you a reality check, because that would be like the Seven of Cups in reverse, and like, you know, as hard as that might be to get a reality check, it happens. But this is like, this was unnecessary, because in the original Rider-Waite-Smith card of the Ten of Swords, the guy is stabbed 10 times in the back with swords, right? You don't need to stab somebody 10 times in the back in order to unalive them, right? It's unnecessary. It's brutal. It's cruel. It's really cruel. It's inhumane too. Whatever this is that happened, it wasn't just like a reality check. This was like somebody like, stay down, you know what I mean? Like, this is like horrible energy, so I'm really sorry for whatever this is that happened to you guys. Surprised if this caused you a lot of financial struggle too, with the Two of Coins in reverse. But yeah, some sort of betrayal, some sort of letdown, some sort of struggle, loss, pain, really extreme struggle, loss, pain, trauma, it would have been happened in the past here that caused all this. But this is where this is coming from, the transformation, death. When something is dead, it can't come back to life, right? But the death card is Pluto energy, so this is reminding me of the caterpillar that turns into the butterfly, right? In order to become the butterfly, it needs to go into a cocoon, and it literally becomes like gush, goo. I don't know how that feels. I can assume that doesn't feel freaking good at all. I assume that's pretty painful for the caterpillar. However, it comes out of it, the butterfly with the beautiful wings, right? The door that's opening up from you is either a lesson learned from this or a new beginning from this, because the Ten of Swords, one of the only good things about the Ten of Swords is that in the original Rider-Waite-Smith deck, behind the guy, the sun is rising, the dawn is coming. It's like, it's always darkest before the dawn, that saying. There is a new day beginning, and it looks like a beautiful day, right? And that's where this is coming from. You guys are transforming from this experience into the person that you need to be, or you were meant to be. Going from being the gazelle or the what is another, like the bunny rabbit, you know what I mean, into the lion. And you're probably like, I didn't want to be the lion. Well, I'm just reading what I'm seeing here with this King of Wands up here. Like, this is where your path is taking you. This is where the door is opening. This is where the opportunity is leading. And it has to do with you working on yourself, not working with other people, not relying on other people. I feel like for a lot of people in this pile, it's about relying on other people. I think that you just assumed that these people would help you out the way that you helped them. And I don't mean relying on other people as in like a bad way. I'm not saying that you guys were like needy or like taking from them unnecessarily or anything like that. I just feel like with the Three of Pentacles there, you thought there would be an equal give and take, an equal exchange here. You thought that, you know, you're there for other people to help you out, whether it be financially, you know, just with whatever you need help with, emotionally, whatever it is, and other people just haven't treated you like that and won't treat you like that. Lesson that you learned here, you're meant to do this by yourself. And I'm not saying, when I say by yourself, I don't mean like you can never have friends or have family to talk to or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying, especially if it comes to do with your finances, your material items, your career, you have to do this by yourself. So if this was like a house or a home or something like that, and you're relying on somebody else to help you get that, like, no, you have to do this by yourself. If it was you had been working for somebody else, like I keep saying in the beginning, then it's like, no, it's time to build this up by yourself. Or that's going to open because of you doing things by yourself is going to be so immensely powerful. Like, it's going to be insane. I have a feeling when this King of Wands turns upright, like, you guys are going to be literally unstoppable. It's not saying, like, with the Five of Cups here, it's saying feel what you need to feel, express yourself in the way that you need to express your loss, your pain, your heartbreak, your sorrow with the Five of Cups. But it's then saying to I don't want to say move on, because that sounds insensitive, but it's saying to not get stuck in that state, to not always be in a place of why me, or a place of being depressed and sad and sorrow, because there's so much that you guys can build here. Yeah, whoever this is had bad intentions, and for some people this was the King of Wands who had bad intentions, by the way. So if you got fucked over by a fire sign, this is just 100% confirmation. Like, yeah, King of Wands in reverse can definitely be a player as well. I'm just putting it out there. I want to know, like, so we have three, look at that. If you do it by yourself, you're releasing this pain, this heartbreak, this sorrow. This is the door that's opening up for you guys, the opportunity to do things by yourself. It's all or nothing with the Temperance card in reverse. The Lovers is a choice, but I also think that this could be you guys coming into... actually, now I'm thinking about it, seeing that this could be coming into contact with another person that is, like, the Lovers upright is somebody who is, like, it's two pieces of a puzzle going together, right? In, like, a really good, really, beautiful way. A really, what's the word I'm looking for? Healed way, too. So, I wonder if you guys building up this stuff by yourself is going to lead you to this more positive sort of partnership and or relationship. I do think the message here, the door is opening, is from building up by yourself. But I wonder if some people in this pile have already been building up by themselves, and that's why they're saying that this Lovers is coming in too. Let's clarify this a little bit more. I'm curious. All right, what door is opening up for pile 3? What door is opening? Oh. What door is opening up for pile 3? Wow, this is crazy. Okay, hold on. This is like... What door is opening up for pile? This deck kind of like bends sometimes because it's old. What door is opening up for pile 3? All right, that flew out. Let's see what we say. Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the Four of Wands. Okay. The Five of Cups in reverse, the end of your sorrow. Remember that? That's up here. Where is it? Where did I put it? The Five of Cups was upright somewhere. But letting go, releasing this pain, this sorrow, this heartbreak, and moving on. Like I said, that sounded insensitive when I said it before. I don't mean it to be insensitive. I'm just letting you know, like, this is what's coming for you. This is the door that's opening up. There's going to be something coming in that you figured out by yourself or you built by yourself. And for some people, this could just be, you know, like getting a stable amount of safety, security, what is that called? Savings underneath you, you know what I mean? Whereas before you would have relied on other people. For other people, this could be just, you know, being able to take care of yourself in some sort of way. People, I think this does have to do with like your own job, your own business, or your own source of income. Doesn't necessarily have to be like your own job. I don't know, like independent contractors or something like that. Just like not having to rely on somebody else 100% for your finances, for whatever it is that you need in the material world over here. And it's not, once again, it's not saying that you can't have people to lean on or rely on or support on, but it's saying that if those people were to, you know, Ten of Swords again to you, then you would still be safe and secure by yourself, because you would be in this King of Wands upright position. You would still be in your strength, in your power, in your confidence, you know what I mean? Saying that these other people are gonna do that. That's not what I'm saying at all. I definitely don't think that you should hold on to that fear either, that vulnerability. Like, I understand being vulnerable, but like, don't self-sabotage yourself over something that happened in the past with another person, and don't cut yourself off from good experiences because of one thing that happened in the past with another person. But I just think that when you're building up yourself, by yourself, for yourself, the sense of empowerment that will come with that is so beautiful. And I don't know where you guys are at in this journey right now. I know this Ten of Swords already happened to you. I can feel it. I think you guys are kind of in the emotional vulnerable spot over here. I think for some people, you guys have already started to build up with the Three of Pentacles in reverse by yourself, to build your own resources, your own connections, your own finances, your own business for some people. For other people, this could even be skill sets. You're building your own skill sets up so that you don't have to rely on some type of job anymore, so that like if this ever were to happen to you, you have a bunch of different skill sets to rely on, and you can make your own money. I think from that empowered state that you guys are moving into, financially, emotionally, mentally, and just doing stuff for yourself by yourself, building up for yourself, right, is going to lead you to a lot of different options, and all of them are going to be really super viable and super valuable and super fitting for you. You know what I mean? With the Lovers here, this is very positive partnerships and balances and choices that you're going to have, because you've worked on yourself, you worked on your own material world, you worked on your skill sets, you worked on things that can provide for you. Door I see opening up for you guys is independence with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, independence. And for some people, they might not think that this is a really good door to go through, because I think for a lot of you guys, this was through a traumatic experience. But believe me when I say the empowerment that's coming out on the other side for you guys is going to be so incredibly insane. And with such empowerment comes all this other stuff too. This is like the second door that's opening out for you guys. I kind of did layers for this group because I was a little bit like, not confused, but I was just like, oh, what else though? after you get your empowerment, your personal empowerment, and even if you haven't been able to like build up your actual resources, finances, whatever, just having that deep inner knowing of what you're worth, what you're capable of, and who you are and what you deserve, and not only in the material world with like finances and career and job and stuff like that and what you should be paid, but also with other people. Just having healthy respect for yourself and your boundaries and your worth, you know what I mean? Especially with this 10 of Swords energy over here. I think that's going to be so beautiful, so empowering for you guys, and you're just going to be like almost unstoppable once you get into this energy. That's the first door that's opening up, which should not be looked over whatsoever. But after that, this is the other door that's opening up. You're going to have so many options, so many choices. And these aren't options where it's like, oh yeah, I guess I can choose between this or that. These are like, holy shit, I have these two opportunities in front of me and they both want me? What in the heck? For some people, this could be options with actual lovers, with actual partners. For other people, these could be options with these really valuable, high-paying jobs or high-paying financial investments or whatever it may be, that all want something from you or like want to connect with you, want to partner with you in some way, shape, or form. I think you're ending that old cycle for good of who you used to be, of somebody disempowered, of somebody who doesn't know their own worth, of somebody who's taken advantage of. This world right here is telling me that cycle is ending for good, and this is the new door that's opening up for you. If this is your own business, this could literally be saying that your business is going to be shared worldwide. I don't know if this is on the web or whatever, or on social media or something, but it could be seen by a lot of different people, a lot of different eyes. But yeah, either way, the world is a really good, successful completion of an old cycle to begin a new cycle, a really fun, beautiful cycle. And with Queen of Pentacles right here, especially if you guys were fucked over in like a financial sense, or if whoever fucked you over here with the 10 of Swords over here left you financially or materially without something that you really needed, say like a car, a cell phone, a house, a housing situation, actual like money that they took or whatever it may be, then this Queen of Pentacles is saying don't worry about money or finances, because you're going to be all set in this new chapter 100%. Like you're going to be good. Especially if your leadership and your visions, your entrepreneurship, or whatever it is that you wanted to do with this King of Wands over here had to do not only with like getting wealth, fame, because the world could also mean that, by the way. So if you're looking for that, that could definitely be the next step. But first you need to build that empowered self, right? In order to successfully achieve this, at least, and not break under this sort of pressure, you're going to have to build that first step, the first door that's opening, the empowered self, right? But then after that, like I was saying before, especially if whatever you want is like wealth, fame, or whatever it is, the Queen of Pentacles is saying not only will you get that and you be successful with that, you will also be giving back to others as well in the process, since she is the queen that takes care of others financially. Yeah, and I also see the Four of Wands here. This is a card of celebrations. It's literally 11/11, make a wish, right? So this is your wishes and dreams being fulfilled and coming true. But first you need to go through the first door in this reading of the self-empowerment, the independence, the being able to take care of yourself at a very, very needed level, a very bottom level, right? Able to get through that trauma, that hurt, that pain, and once you're able to sustain yourself, whether it be financially, materialistically, emotionally, however it may be, that is when this happiness and the success and this abundance is going to come in for you. Four of Wands could even be a new partnership, a new marriage for some people after this cycle is over, after this first cycle is over, after this first door is walked through. So I hope I cleared that up a little bit for you guys, because I was like, what is after that though? But yeah, that's what I see for you guys in pile 3. Let's get a couple more cards and then we'll end the reading. What door is opening up for pile 3? So we have, look at it. So inspire 100%. Once again, whatever this person did or whatever happened over here, like that's on them. There's shitty people who do shitty things. And sometimes these people aren't even shitty. Sometimes they're going through their own pain, their own trauma, their own whatever. That does not excuse what they did to you. I'm just saying, like, that is on them, right? I'm not going to say like, oh, the universe, this was meant to happen so that you could turn into that. I don't know about that. That was their decision. They did what they did. But the point is that you can't live in the past, right? Because you guys were meant to do great things. And I don't mean that in like a corny type of way. I really, really see that with the King of Wands here. This is somebody who, I keep saying Leo the Lion. This is somebody who's meant to be seen in some way, shape, or form. Whether or not you want to be seen in a traditional like fame type of way, social media fame, or like traditional fame, or like, whatever, or just like somebody who's a leader of some sort, visionary, somebody who is a go-getter, a self-starter in some way, shape, or form. I think you guys are meant to be seen, and I think you are meant to inspire others with your story, with what you've done, with where you've been, and that is what's coming next. That is what is opening up for you guys because of this old struggle that you're alchemizing into this new beautiful thing. It's like, literally, Literally, you're turning this poop that you gave, that they gave you, into gold. And for some people, like I said, it might not be like actual material, financial things, but for a lot of people in this pile, I think it is. But even if it's just even if it's like not a financial thing for you guys, and it's more of like your self-worth and your self-confidence or whatever, like how bright you shine after this experience, once you go through this first door that is opening and into the second door, how bright you shine is going to be something that inspires others to be the same. That is exactly what's going on in the determination. This is getting where you need to go. This is the Chariot card, basically. Chariot and Tarot. Obviously, a chariot was used in the past to win wars, right? So the chariot itself isn't saying that you're just going to get where you need to go without any struggle. Like, it literally was used to win wars. Like, the definition of struggle is a war, right? So it's saying that you're overcoming the wars, the battles, the conflicts, right? With your pure willpower, your pure determination to keep going. You're using this fire inside of you to get to where you need to go and be this leader that you need to be, that you're meant to be. And for some people, like I said, you do have new love coming in, but not before you, work on yourself and build up yourself and are able to be independent by yourself and reliant on yourself. So yeah, I hope you guys like this in pile 3. If you feel comfortable letting me know like what this was about, I would love to hear it. If not, obviously I totally understand. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.